Matt Damon's here, everybody. Sorry. We're jumping into the Odyssey. But I wanted to start there because I was lucky enough to get to see it. I've been thinking about it a lot. It's one of those things that sticks with you, of course, because it's like in many ways probably the most famous story ever told.
Yeah.
I watched it and it's been swirling around in my head, obviously because of what it represents. But I'm thinking about it as this meditation on aging.
Okay. I hear you and I agree.
Because you and I are the same age.
Yeah.
It feels like there's this moment in life now where it's like there's a past and all of the wreckage or whatever joy and love and drama that comes with that and trauma that comes with the past. This like real present that like is really hard. And there's like a lot of people you're taking care of, aging parents, kids, and then this version of how people think we are, or are we still the version that people think we are? It's a very cool, I've been thinking about it a lot because it's just really hitting me at this age. Does that resonate at all?
It definitely does. And that's what I love about this movie and about the script. Like he's a really underrated writer, I think, Chris, because he's such a brilliant director.
Does that resonate at all?
It definitely does. And that's what I love about this movie and about the script. Like he's a really underrated writer, I think, Chris, because he's such a brilliant director that it kind of overshadows his writing. I've read 3 of his scripts now because this is the 3rd movie I've done with him. And they're just so well written, and thematically this touches on so much. Yeah. And why I love hearing that is because to different people it's going to mean completely different things.
Right.
And where you are in your life, where we both are in our lives, like that piece will resonate with us. Yeah. But for instance, there was a guy who worked on the film named Duff who's a Navy SEAL, and we were on the boat one day out in the middle of the ocean and sailing back, and he just turned to me and we started talking about the screenplay, and this is without having seen the movie, and he said, I think this is the most the best movie about PTSD that I've ever read or seen, and it's like, so I think it depends on where you are and where you've been, and that's what's so great about the Odyssey is I think that's why it's survived for 3,000 years is because it works for everybody who encounters it. It encounters it at a different place in their life, and it's got some resonance for them.
Do you guys have an older brother, younger brother dynamic? No. Like same age dynamic.
No, and in fact, Ben is an older brother and I'm a younger brother, even though I'm older than him.
Right.
So I'm sure we fall. And I've noticed that, my wife is also an older sibling. Yeah. And there's something about that that I think that makes it easy. You naturally fall into your role. Yeah. Like as a younger sibling, I had one, my big brother, and he was like a god. And it was just like, I just had to follow him around. Yeah. My mom, she worked, she was like, my brother joined the YWCA swim team because his girlfriend was on the YWCA swim team. So I had to join the YWCA swim team. It doesn't matter. Like I could swim okay, but I didn't love it. But I was on the swim team. Yeah. But it never occurred to me that I could protest. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Whereas an older sibling is questioning everything because they're the ones who are kind of trailblazing and they're kind of responsible. Yeah. You can tell an older sibling right away. Yeah, for sure. You really can. And they're also like translating life to their other siblings, even though they could be like 12 months older than you, and they're like, here's how it goes. Yeah. Here's the thing about this. Well, Krasinski has this great character called Bitter Boston Guy. Must be nice. And he leaves occasionally voicemails, and they are just. But it's like, no, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. No, I know. I'm sure you're real busy, Amy. With your big life and everything. And from what I understand, you're bi-coastal now. I mean, not to Boston, but to New York, and I get it, And it's just, and it's one of those, and it goes on and on for like 5 minutes, and I'm just crying by the end of these things. I said to myself, if I go up there and talk to her, she's not going to want to talk to me. She probably won't remember me. She won't remember me, but I remember you. I remember you, and good for you. And then lastly, on behalf of all Bostonians, I'm sure you've talked about this a lot too, but I don't think I know. On behalf of all of us, where were you when we won in 2004 when the Red Sox won? I was making a movie called Syriana, and that was shooting at the time in Dubai. And I was watching all the Yankee games on. In fact, I was in Geneva during when we clinched against the Yankees, and I was supposed to work the following week in Dubai. And George Clooney, thank God, was a producer on the movie.